All right, let's talk about how the Chicago Bears ended up with Andy Dalton and not Russell Wilson and somebody else. But hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Now I thought it was some better options out there at quarterback. Jameis Winston, you promised him the same deal. Could have traded for Carson Wentz. I think he would have been a great upgrade over what they had. It's some guys out there. Maybe you trade your pick for Daniel Jones, second, maybe first. Could have got him. All right. Maybe you could have made a great move at Tua. Maybe people didn't believe in him. But, Cam Newton, you could have been like, hey, Cam, I got 16 mil for you, guaranteed over the Patriots, 14 mil. Could have went at Cam Newton. Could have went at Dwayne Haskins. Now what they sitting here stuck with is Andy Dalton and Nick Foles. Two quarterbacks that's the same behind an offensive line that is trash. In which they got a couple options. They can hope Mac Jones from Alabama, trash, fall to him. Trey Lance from North Dakota State, trash, fall to him. Or they can hitch their wagon to a Tress, move up for a Justin Fields or Kellen Mond or an Ellinger. But Andy Dalton is 33 years old, bro. Never been shit in his career. All right. You go to Nick Foles. Always injury prone. Nick Foles. Where's Nick Foles? 32 years old. All right. He ain't that old. But when you look at it, they not going to get the job done unless you clean up the offensive line. They got a couple options. It's a deep in offensive line. They take a tackle. They take an interior lineman, rebuild that offensive line. Or they find a quarterback that's mobile, that can move, but Chicago ain't going nowhere. And I ain't saying that because I hate the Bears. Just looking at the team, the quarterback. They tried to get Russell Wilson. All right? They offered 3 number ones, 2 starters that was supposed to be Akeem Hicks and Khalil Mack. Seahawks said they're not trading them. Okay. What they can hope for, is that by the time the season comes, he's still getting his ass whooped, beat up by the Giants and teams like that he cry out for help again and keep that same offer right there. But like I said, it's the same thing in Chicago. They don't have an offensive line. So they need the assets. Either they take a young quarterback, they feel that they can, he can be the next dude, either it's Mound, Tress, Allinger, Fields, Mac Jones, Justin Fields, somebody like that, Trey Lance, and they take them and they build the offensive line. And by the time he ready to step in, it'd be good because offensive line talent crazy. They could commit to their offensive line the whole draft and it'll be over with. They'll be able to run the ball, play action, and any quarterback could be able to do what they need to do behind there. But, Seahawks, like I said before, man, they don't know how to run the fucking football. They don't believe in getting offensive linemen. I don't know where their money go. You look at the team, look at Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. You look at the offensive line, you like, where does the help come from? Where does the help? Where does the money go to? You look at the defensive line, nothing. You look at the young cornerbacks, they pretty good in safeties. Okay, cool. They got Quadre Diggs and they got Jamal Adams. Okay, but, football is built from the front end to the back end. It's not built from the back to front. You got teams building their defense from the back to the front. If your front seven is good, it don't really matter, with your cornerbacks, how good they are. You're going to succeed, just like the Eagles. They had every quarter, when they won the Super Bowl, every cornerback they had was decimated. The front seven was so good that guys didn't have the time, or quarterbacks didn't have the time to get the ball away, So look at the Seattle, build the team the wrong way. They build it from the skill positions and the DBs onto the front, and you build a proper football team from the trenches on out. Okay, if you got me a clear football team and tell me how I'm gonna build it, I'm start off with a left tackle, maybe a young quarterback, and then go to from left to right, tackle to a defensive line, and that's how you really build a football team. But for the most part, Seattle is like New England. They build it from the front to the back, and that's not how you should build a football team. But when you got Tom Brady, you can mask a lot of that. When you got Russell Wilson, you can mask a lot of that. But Seahawks ain't going nowhere unless they get a better line and they commit to running the football. And that's just, that's just what it is. They commit to running the football, and they get a better line. They get some pass rush. Russ would be all right, but Russ should have been trying to get down to New Orleans. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all my social media subscription, Facebook group link there as well too. Check out the NFL playlist and let me know what you guys think. I think the Bears build a good offensive line. If Nick Foles and Andy Dalton can stay healthy, they could be dangerous behind a good run game. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the One Time Good Sports TV. You know what the business is. We gone.